Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about all the books that I've read in April. I read 10 books last month and I feel like it's one of my best reading months so far this year. So let's talk about it. Starting with Divine's Rivals by Rebecca Ross. This was a 5 stars read for me. This is rivals to lovers with enchanted letters. The two main characters are competing journalists who don't know they're writing to each other, set against this gorgeous backdrop of war between the gods. I think Rebecca writes longing in a way that just breaks you, and the tension between these two was so good, and the setting felt so vivid and real to me. If you haven't read this one and you're into romantasy, I definitely recommend this one. Then book 2 is the duology, and it's called Ruthless Vows. It's a 4 stars for me. The ending is so brutal and beautiful, and I love it so much. The idea that even when everything is taken away, they still come back to each other is just so beautiful to me. But also, Forrest and Sarah did not deserve what happened to them at all, but Iris and Roman's ending gave me everything I needed. Then I read In Her Own League by Liz Tomforde, 5 stars. This book is so special. It is such a good way to say goodbye to the Windy City, Chicago. I love reading about women in sport, the misogyny, the having to prove yourself twice as hard, the way people diminish your achievements. I think that Liz doesn't shy away from any of that, and it makes the romance hits so much harder because of it. And Daddy Monty, I don't know how to explain him. He's so good. I mean, like the part with his tattooed arm being described as the perfect necklace. Gagged. I lost my breath when I was reading that. I think I will always recommend the Windy City series and the standalone, and I can't wait to read her next series, which will take place in the San Francisco Bay Area, which is where I'm from. Then I was in the mood to read some spicy Why Choose romance, so I binged the Wolf of the Crescent Creek series by Tessa Hale. All 3 books are pretty short, and I gave them all 4 stars. This is paranormal reverse harem set in the small Colorado town, and the vibe is 5 incredibly protective men who are completely feral over one woman. The touch her and die energy goes hard in this series. And I think the FMC Ren storyline wrapped exactly the way that I needed to. My only issue across the whole series is I wanted more from one of the villain storylines. I think it resolved a little too quickly for me, but overall I was happy with how it ended. Then I read Devour Me by Emily Rath. This was an art that I received on NetGalley, and it was a 5 stars. First, the setting, Burr Island, it has this cozy, witchy, small town energy, and the scenery description alone made me want to pack a bag and move there. The atmospheric writing is just so good. But what I loved most was the character work. I think every character felt layered and distinct, and the tension between the main characters made every single interaction better for it. I need to talk about the love interest. I went in fully expecting Jasper the Witch to be the golden retriever between the 3 of them, but I was wrong. That man was very much in charge. He was definitely the alpha. And then Dane, who's the Wraith, total golden retriever energy, yes, and somehow full shadow daddy at the same time. I mean, the range is incredible. I love the dynamic between all of them so much. Fair warning, this book is dirty. Emily Rath absolutely delivered on the spice. And then next I read Saving the Rain by Elliott Rose. I gave this book a 3 stars. I love this world and I love Elliott as an author so much, but in this book, the Rain's hostility in the first half of of the book just didn't fully land for me. It went a little long for me to believe the pivot. The last 60% is where it clicked, and I enjoyed the ending. If you're already in this series, I would still recommend this book. It's just not my favorite in the series. Next, I read Please Don't Go by Salvador. 5-star. This is such a good book. It is definitely my favorite read of April. Daniel Garcia has me completely feral, and I'm not. Every time the line "Eyes on Me" appeared on the page, I actually lost my mind. Like, I went feral. I had to stop to just breathe. This book is just so perfect in terms of spice to plot balance. It never felt like one got sacrificed for the other, and I was not emotionally prepared for the storyline. It was just so heartbreaking, but it was just also so beautiful at the same time. I would say if you read it, and I definitely recommend this, get your tissues ready. Absolutely an incredible book. And the last book of April was The Night We Met by Abby Jimenez. I don't know how she does it every time, but she ripped my heart out for 95% of this book and then put it back together in the last 5%. The yearning in this one is just insane. I don't know how Abby does it every single time, but she does. If you've read any of her books, you already know. And if you haven't, please go pick up one of her books. She definitely is one of my auto-buy author. And that's my April. 10 books, feelings were had. I'd love to know what was your best read of the month, because I'm always looking for a good book recommendation. So drop it below, and I will see you guys next time.